You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Welcome, everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Noel. He's out there with Miller. And it's Clarkson in at the 2. You know, we are still so early, Clark, in this season. But for young teams, what's important right now? What's in front of them?
Kevin, I think a couple of things. One, to understand the effort and the attention to detail you need to bring to every performance. And then getting comfortable with each other. Getting everybody on the same page. And then defining roles. Understanding what lane you have to run in for your team as a player. I think those are critically important early in the season.
Here's Ramos. Launches it. The offensive rebound.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those chip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
All 3 off the mark. Fires from deep. He can't hit that time. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. To the inside, and he goes in for the dunk.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Here's Noel trying to get open as Miller. Chandler with the rebound.
And as good as Draymond Green has been on the floor, this guy will be an all-time broadcaster, already a popular podcast. Great TV studio appearances as well.
Just 5 to shoot. And Miller with the block. Pass to Noel. That one's not going to go.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Chandler against Miller. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And Draymond Green, the next broadcasting star. You watched his work. Why is that?
And Kevin, I think his basketball IQ is incredible. And we see that when he plays, but he can also vocalize it to the audience. And of course, Draymond is not afraid to say what he thinks.
Here's lights out. 11 points last game. Chandler trying to free himself up. Lights out with the bucket.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Passes it to Miller. Dishes it to Noel. No good that time. Chandler with the defensive effort. Down low. And Chandler throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's lights out. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
On 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Ramos. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Noel, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Noel. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Both free throws good from Noel. So it's the visitors now.
And they lost the season series against this squad last year, so trying to bounce back here tonight.
Yeah, and 2 mid-tier teams trying to get a leg up in the conference, guys. We'll see what happens.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't need much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Number 11 at the line for 2.
He's off on the first.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Clarkson outside. Count it.
Not just a scorer. Clarkson is very willing to dish it when a teammate's open.
Gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. He's covered by Noel. An easy 2 points on the layup. He has 5.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now, here's Thompson. Noel finds Miller. Back to Noel. Puts it up from 12. That shot off the mark.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm. Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Pass to Thompson. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. From past the arc. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. They lead by 3.
14.
And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just... And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
They've got Clarkson. He's out there with Thompson. And it's Ramos in at the small forward position. Puts up a 3. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. I think about 33% not happy with their play on that end. Nice shot by Thompson.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
And now another look at that great drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air. And Spencer Dinwiddie has always been a great scorer, being used off the bench more and more. He has a great game to be a sixth man.
From outside the arc, that one's good. Just his 3rd make brings him to 3 for 8 in this game.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Good. With Dinwiddie off the bench, he will always provide offense and ball handling.
A great point, Kevin. He can set up others, but usually looks for his own shot. Can be streaky at times with it, but when he gets it going, he can win you a game by himself.
Yep, that one goes.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
And the pass to Ramos. Miller with the ball. He kicks to Clarkson. Thompson for the triple. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
He's covered by Thompson. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. 6 points for him. Gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Clarkson taking his time here. Right at the free throw line. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Pass to Perez. Just 5 on the clock. Boom! He chips it straight down.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Well, Clark, here's an interesting stat trend of the 2022 season. More shots are taken from three-point range, but fewer makes on average per shot.
Yeah, the volume has gone up, but the makes have not. You know, more teams are launching triples, and more defenses, quite honestly, Kevin, are focused on challenging those shots. Not surprising to see the numbers trending in the direction you mentioned.
And they're able to recover. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
It's his first trip to the line, and the first one drops.
2 shots.
And so he hits both. Hitting 39% from the floor. Not their best. Thompson outside. Now here is Miller. He's guarded closely. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is on the floor. You could call him an underrated defender.
And he makes the first. Noel's checked in for Miller. Both shots good from the stripe.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Passes to Perez. For the 3. Thompson with the rebound. On 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul, second team foul. Shooting for the home team, Soto. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And the ball at a 43% rate here in the second. Here's Ramos. Out to Thompson. The 3 ball. And they'll get another chance. They shoot again. And Noel lays it up and in.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got 4 rebounds in this game. Thompson outside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Number 14.
Gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Shoots a fader and misses it off the right side of the rim.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
And another shot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without foul.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. There's 31 seconds left now here in the second. That's tipped. It's good from long range.
Number 11. 3.
Over to the wing. There's Noel, and it's in there. Noel's got 6. Just 4 seconds left in the second quarter. Fires the 3. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Draymond, of course, not unusual to see you going up against bigger players. So how do you take it?
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Taking a look at this home squad. Kenny, what was your impression?
They made a lot of trips to the free throw line. That speaks for how aggressive they've been, attacking at every opportunity. They're not playing with the finesse game that the other team's playing.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
They ran their offense very well in the first half. There were almost no forced shots. It was good, smart basketball. The motion in their offense was terrific.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Miller is out there with Noel. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Ramos in at the 3 spot. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when you're talking about a game down the stretch.
Being about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Ball stolen. Chandler with the rebound. Simon. He's covered by Noel. Here's Simon. And Miller with the block. And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Ball.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Such great timing, defensive awareness, too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Coming onto the floor for the away team, number 12.
About 1 minute played here in the second half.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
Wasted no time on that one. Clarkson's got 5 points so far.
With just about every shot in his bag, Clarkson is an elite level scorer.
The pass to Simon. Inside. Clock at 6. Lets the three fly. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
Shoots the 3. The shot, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Pass to Ramos. To the paint. Here's Miller. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Assist goes to.
He's got 6.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
Chandler trying to free himself up. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Lays it up off the glass. Noel's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And it's Noel with the rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Team foul. Shooting for the home.
Really a good free throw shooter. You'd like to see Clarkson get to the line even more because of that.
3rd quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Chandler. They need this. That shot missing. Good D by Miller.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Noel throws it down.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
2 minutes remaining in the 3rd. 2 minutes.
Here's lights out. He's covered by Thompson.
Out of bounds. Home team ball.
Gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the 3rd quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Clarkson for 3. Gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the 3rd. Fires the 3. He can't get that one.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
With the second effort, And it's Noel missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Thompson. He's got 7. And Noel kicks to Clarkson. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. With the floater. Basket good. 39% from the floor. At their best. Here's lights out. He's covered by Thompson. To the wing right side. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And they get it back. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Kicks it to Noel. And slam dunk by Noel.
An elite score, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Noel's gotten 5 baskets in 12 attempts so far. Passes it to Simon. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul, 3rd team foul.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Simon taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. And that one good from Clarkson. Clarkson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Leading by 6. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Noel is out there with Miller. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Ramos in at the small forward. Simon, the pass to Chandler, and the dunk by Chandler.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Chandler against Miller. Over Chandler. Miller, no luck. The dish to Chandler. Covered by Miller. Chandler, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. They get a hand on it. Here's Ramos. Shoots off the step back. Chandler with the rebound. Chandler's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
To the middle. And Chandler throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's tightly guarded.
Really good job on the inside that time. I mean, he had to work for that rebound, and he got it done.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. That shot misses.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Ramos. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
And looking at Reggie Bullock, boy, he's had quite the ride as a pro.
Yeah, he certainly has, Greg. I mean, he's been a lot of places during his 8-year career, but the thing I like, no matter where he's been and what uniform he's worn, he knocks down shots and does exactly what's asked of him.
Here's lights out. The pass to Simon. Pass to lights out. Three-pointer. Miller grabs the miss. Miller's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Lights out, grabs the miss. Gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Simon. That one goes in.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's Ramos. Pass to Clarkson. Takes a 3. The shot will not fall. Gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
2 minutes.
Some solid defense from Clarkson. And 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. And that one's good. Noel.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Lights out, passes to Simon. Chandler trying to free himself up. Rebound collected by Clarkson. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter. Shot from free throw range. They get it again. Here's Miller, and he lays it straight in.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. Got to work harder on the glass.
Here's lights out. Good on the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
54 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. From deep. No good there.
And you know what? He had to clear some space for himself to get that rebound. Not an easy one there among the big boys.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul, second team foul. Shooting for the home team, number 14.
He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 9-point ball game.
Away team.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed it.
What's your take, guys?
They got to get straight to the hoop, then a foul immediately.
It's going to be hard, though. I mean, they don't have much time to work with here, but we've seen crazy stuff happen in this game.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jordan Clarkson.
And he's been dialed in from the field, Kevin. Good on over 60% of his attempts. They've been working the ball around well, and he's benefited with a lot of open looks. And boy, has he made the most of them.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets.
Away team foul. Number 19. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Number 25.
And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point
Away
game.
team. Who wants a t-shirt? Fans, make some noise for your dance team. Substitution on the court.
The visitors with the ball. Offensive rebound, Chandler. It falls.
Number 18.
Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Home team.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words with the team during the break. He told his team, if we can get some defensive stops here, we can win this game. It's down to who wants it more. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
Out left to the wing. It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise!
That's right. No other option but to foul and for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Absolutely the player they want on the line right now. Jordan Clarkson, a great free throw shooter.
Pulls up on the wing. Got it.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Jordan Clarkson at the line for 2.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
And so they get the victory here at home.
63.
They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on. But let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.